For this week's Thrill of the Grill, we're here at Salt Creek Grill at Forestville Village in Princeton. We have Executive Chef Jason with us. So what are we making today?
Today we'll be serving a grilled lobster tail served with a saffron roasted corn cake finished with a lobster demi-glace.
That sounds delicious. Let's get grilling.
Great. Starting with the corn cake, we added saffron, egg, buttermilk to this, as well as some cornmeal and some baking soda. The last step in preparing the corn muffin would be to add the roasted corn kernels into the corn muffin batter, and then we will take that batter and add that into the corn muffin tin. So the last thing I will do is add the corn kernels. They go into the batter. We mix the corn kernels into the corn muffin batter, and then the last step would be to add that corn batter into the corn muffin tins. The next step is preparing the lobster. First we'll start off with a nice 1.5-pound lobster. What we will do is separate the carcass from the tail. In doing that, you'll need to use some kitchen shears to cut the shell in order to extract the meat. What we'll end up doing is taking some skewers and skewering the lobster meat so that you're yielding a nice lobster tail so it stays uniform and straight. In saving the tail meat and the shell, the head, the claws, these will go into our stock pot to make our lobster gloss. You want to utilize every piece of the lobster that you can. It's a beautiful piece of meat and a delicacy as well. In making the stock, we will utilize the shells, the head, and the body of the lobster. We start with a basic mirepoix, which is carrot, celery, onions. We saute that, deglazing with brandy, sherry, fresh tarragon. We use fresh water and reduce this by about 1/2. This is the beginning of our lobster gloss. Now that we have the lobster meat out of the shell, we will throw it over the mesquite grill. This is a mesquite wood. Kind of gives the lobster some unique flavor, a little bit of smokiness. Basically, you want to grill the lobster meat for approximately 1.5 minutes on each side, not to char it and also not to pick up too much smoke from it. Moving it once, about every 30 seconds, moving it frequently. Should give it some nice flavor. Now that our corn muffin is out of the oven, I'm going to go ahead and assemble the dish. We'll start with the corn muffin on the bottom. I like to add a little bit of sauteed asparagus and carrot medley on top of the corn. To that we'll add our lobster, grilled lobster. Our nice lobster gloss. And just to top it off, a nice little garnish of greens. And there we have it. I'd like to present the Salt Creek Grill's grilled lobster tail over saffron roasted corn cake with a lobster gloss.
This week's Thrill of the Grill has been brought to you by Salt Creek Grill at Princeton Forestville Village. Open 7 days a week, lunch, dinner, and private events.